Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Just wait here for my friends to join up with us. Let me know when you're here. Give a wave, drop your name. It's going to be our little morning meeting. Looking forward to seeing all my little friends on here today. All right, trying to see who's in with us. Bear with me while I'm figuring this out. All right, I see I have two friends here. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I see Teresa's here. Good morning, Teresa. We're just gonna wait for more of our friends to be able to join. Good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Did you wear your green? I did. Hi. Aw, hi guys, I'm so happy you're with us. I think I just saw you two singing a song on Facebook. I'm gonna have to watch that when we're done with our stream. I can't wait. I'm pretty sure I saw one of you wearing a bow tie and someone wearing a cute headband. I can't wait to check it out. So I'm just gonna wait for a few more of our friends to join in. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so glad we can, hi, Abby West. I'm so happy you could join us. What grade are you in, Abby? And I'm pretty sure your mom and I went to high school together. Just want to give everyone some time to come in. Hi, Applegate. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Liam. Yep. I'm so happy you're here with us today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, preschool. Awesome. Perfect. Well, we're happy to have you with us. So I saw online some of you were setting traps for leprechauns last night. Did that work out for any of you? Did you catch a leprechaun? Were they naughty in your house? I still haven't been able to catch that leprechaun. I did find some of these though. Did your leprechaun leave some of these at your house? It says a 4-leaf clover for good luck. All right, so let's see who else is with us. Oh, the Newberries are here. Oh, hi, Allison. Oh, I miss you. I haven't seen you in so long. Oh, old students, new students, friends who've never met me before. I'm so happy you're here with us. So let me start by showing my friends who don't know me. My name is Miss Kavanaugh, and I have been a teacher for 18 years, and I love teaching all different grade levels, and I want to show you a little bit about me. So this is my family, and the students in my class, you guys know who these people are, so we know this is me, Miss Kavanaugh, also known as KinderCavs. This is Mr. Darrell. He's the one who fixes all of our technology. We are very thankful for him. This is Juliana, my daughter, who is in 7th grade. And this is my son, Joseph, that we call JJ, who is a sophomore in high school. And we can't forget my little favorite furry friend, and you guys know her name. Yup, Georgia. This is Georgia. So this is my family, so you know a little bit about me.
Hi.
Oh, Juliana's down here actually doing her schoolwork at her desk. Today we moved down into the basement where we like to hang out. And so I could set up some of my things. Oh, I just see, Catherine, your trap didn't work. Oh, bummer. I'm so sorry. I know I try every single year. One year we'll get it. One of these years we'll get it. I think Cooper's here too. Hi, Cooper. Happy to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so I wanted to start the day by doing an emotional check-in. So we do this in my classroom every day, and I do it with myself in the morning. It's a really healthy tool. We take a few deep breaths. I see some of you are already giving me your check-ins with how you're feeling. So I actually, I think about the emoji faces a lot. They help me think about what it looks like to feel a certain way. But I always think about how my body's feeling. And I tend to get nervous a lot, but I don't always, other people don't always notice it. So you might get nervous, but you may hide it really, really well. I tend to hide it, and I get really nervous, and my shoulders get tight, and I feel like I can't relax. So we use strategies like we've been learning at school with our Pika Pack pals, deep breaths. So I'm going to practice, and if you want to do it with me, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths. So much better, right? I felt my whole body relax. You guys have shared other ideas on how to deal with different emotions. And I just want to revisit some of the things that my friends shared with me. And one of the things that someone in my class mentioned was when they feel nervous, they like to find a stuffed animal that they love, and they give it a squeeze. Sometimes that helps. This is actually my Juliana's little Gracie, and this stuffed animal has good emotions attached to it. When I think about it, it makes me feel good because it makes me think of my daughter. You might have something like that. You can just give it a tight squeeze and take a deep breath, and that might help you. I love some of the other ideas that my friends have told me. They said play with your pet, draw a picture, cuddle with a family member, go for a walk. There's so many things that you can do to help relax. So now that I'm over my nervousness, because this makes me nervous going live and not just having my friends I know in front of me, but that's okay. I like making new friends. Oh, Juliana came by. She wants someone to say hi. Oh, there's Georgia, who needs a haircut. Georgia's saying hi to everybody. Hi. And there's Juliana. And I have one more, my little brother, Liam. Liam, there's another Liam here. Here he is. Oh, there he is. That's Liam. Everybody wanted to say hi. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is another way to deal with being nervous or stressed, and that's thankfulness. Thankfulness is so important. It keeps our mind in the right place. So I want to start by talking about what I'm thankful for, because I didn't have a lot of the things I needed to teach at home with me, and I couldn't go back to school to get them. So I had people that helped me, and I see, oh, hi, my friend Miss O, also now known as Miss Price. She's a kindergarten teacher in Avon, just joined us. She was Juliana's kindergarten teacher. Hi, Miss O. So thankfully, I was able to collaborate with other teachers and get things that I needed. I have Mr. Darrell, who helped me with technology to set up, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for my family, and I'm so thankful for all of you that you're here. This makes me so happy that you want to come and you want to learn. Thank you so much for being here. So let's get started on a few things that I wanted to touch base on today. So last week, we were talking about words that start with the long I sound. Not start with, excuse me. Words that have the long I sound in them, like ice cream, like I as in ice cream, long I. He says his name. Okay, so I made a sentence over here that we're going to look at in a minute. But first, I want to show you this. Last week, we looked at the ICE word pattern. Do you see this? I-C-E, ice as in dice. Can you guys say that? Ice as in dice. And last week, we had an ice cream truck in our class, and we talked about this word pattern, and we built some words. Today, we're going to be looking for some word patterns. So we're going to look for ice. I bet you know what this one is. Did you say it? Ike as in, you got it. Ike as in bike. All right, that's our next one. And lastly, we have I'd. I'd as in, did you say slide? If you did, you're right. IDE. So I'm going to take my secret decoder, and you can make your own secret decoder out of anything. Here's my secret decoder, and I'm going to read you a message, and we are going to look for those word patterns. And here's my message right down here, starting with one of our sight words, would. It says, would you ride a bike with mice on the ice? I'm going to read it one more time. Would you ride a bike with mice on the ice? And I'm going to take my handy dandy secret decoder, and I'm going to try to find one of my word patterns. Let's start with IDE. Yell and tell me when to stop. Are you ready? We're looking for the letters IDE in a chunk together. Here we go. When you see it, tell me stop. Oh, did you find it? You are so right. It's right here. IDE. Do you see that chunky monkey right there? I'd as in slide. Awesome. Let's keep going. Let's look for Ike. I-K-E. Here we go. All right, we did this route line. Now we're going to go down and over. Do we see it? And oh, you said stop, didn't you? Oh, there it is. I-K-E. Ike. Ike as in bike. All right, we have one more to find. Are you ready for it? Let's keep going. It's I-C-E, and you all know I-C-E from last week. And you said stop, didn't you? And there it is, I-C-E, ice. Ice as in dice. So all of my friends at home, you have journals that are green, and my friends that don't have the same thing as my class, that's fine. You can use a dry erase board. You can use a piece of paper. You can use the back of a piece of scrap paper, a pencil, a crayon, anything you have around, a chalkboard and a piece of chalk. And you can practice building words today. And tomorrow we can check in about the words using the Ike as in bike, ice as in dice, I'd as in ride. And when we meet tomorrow, I'm going to ask you to have something to write with, because we're going to do a little activity together, building words. The next thing I wanted to talk about was about some simple things that we do in math that we can teach our families about and that we can practice at home. So we talk about some big words in kindergarten, right? My kindergarten class, you are super, super smart. So Miss Kavanaugh loves words. I'm what you would call a word collector. I like dictionaries and words and thesauruses. So the word today, and I bet you some of you are going to say, I know that word, subitize. Can you say it with me? Subitize. Subitize sounds like a really smart word. What I love about subitizing is it's kind of easy peasy, and you probably already do it and don't realize it. So we're going to start easy peasy, and then we're going to get harder and harder. So what subitizing is like when you look at a die in a board game, you might see a die, and my marker's not working, and it looks like this. And you look at it and you say, oh, that's 2. You don't have to touch and count. You don't have to say 1, 2, but you just knew in your super smart brain, that says 2. Guess what? That is subitizing. So we can subitize dots on dice, tally marks, numbers in 5 frames, numbers in 10s frames, our fingers. So today I thought we would use our fingers. Do you want to help me subitize using our fingers? Now this is quick. But if you're not super speedy quick today, that's okay, because the more you practice, the quicker you'll get. We'll start off really easy, okay? So here's my 2 hands. Are we ready? Did you shout it out? What was it? It was 1, correct. How about this? You got it. How about this? Ooh, you're getting good. 3. How about this? Did you have to touch and count, or did you know that this was 4? That's awesome. How about this? If you said 2, kiss your brain. Let's see if I can trick you. How many? And how many? Did you say 10? Super smart. How about now? That was 9. How about this? 0. All right, you guys are doing awesome. I'm so proud of you. You're good at this. All right, we're gonna do one more. Are you ready? That was a hard one. If you said 8, you were right. And if this is hard for you, you can use a strategy. If you know that this one is 4, you can put that in your brain, say 4, and then count on 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go, 8 fingers. It's always good to use strategies. I'm gonna scroll down. Aw, thank you, Mrs. Newberry. I think you're pretty awesome too. Miss Wachter, I love you. And I wish that I could get Brian live on here. Brian, you know the Subitizing song. And while I'm thinking of it, there's some really awesome Harry kindergarten videos online on YouTube that he sings Subitizing songs, and there's all different ways that you can Subitize, and he flashes the images and you can practice. So next time we do this, if you practice those, you'll be even better. All right. So that's it for this morning. I am going to come back at 10:30 and do a special read aloud. But before we tune out this morning, I want to specifically talk to my class about some of the things I'd like you to do at home when we're not live. I know I sent a folder home, and everyone else who's listening, feel free to incorporate these things into your daily routine too. But there's a few things I want my students to do every day if they can, okay? Every weekday. The first one is practice writing your name. Now, in your folder, looks like this, that came home, just like this. You have a green journal, composition journal. Open it up, and we see our beautiful lined paper that we use to practice writing on the lines. I would like for my class to practice writing their first and last name every single day, like we sign in the morning, on the lines. Now, I know you're going to hear Miss Kavanaugh's voice in your head giving you reminders of the things you should do when you write on those lines. That self-talk is really helpful when you're writing too, right? Top to bottom, around and close, all those things that we say to form our letters correctly. And I'm sure you can practice even better by teaching your brothers and sisters, or your moms and dads and grandmas and aunts and uncles, whoever is in your house with you. All right, so journal, first and last name. We're actually going to use my class tomorrow when we meet at 9. Bring this and bring something to write with. If not this, a dry erase board or a piece of paper, something to write on for tomorrow. After we part this morning, it would be great for you to log on to your everyday math games. This is in your folder. I also sent your parents Google Slide. The little ducky represents our class for everyday math games, and you can find your name and put your picture passcode in. Your picture passcodes will be in Dojo. They look like this. So your name is on there, and you have 4 pictures, which is your passcode to get it. Everyday math games is something we have not used every day, so it's important that you take a look at those directions. Oh, hi, Ferris. Oh, Lexi, I miss you. Lexi is a KinderCavs alumni, and Lexi, her classroom's down the hall from me this year, and she manages to stop in almost every day to give me a hug. So thanks, Lexi. The next thing I want to show you, and all this is in the Google Slide presentation, and we all love Gigi. I turned on all of our school features for at-home practice with Gigi for ST Math. There's the link right in the Google Slides that I sent you with all the directions, how to download it. I know that this ST Math Parents doesn't work on everyone's cell phone. I'm pretty sure it works on Chromebooks and most laptops, but if it doesn't work for you, it is not the end of the world. Message me, but we can try to troubleshoot. I just so happen to have a very handy dandy tech person in my family. So hopefully that can work out for us. And most importantly, this is going to be the most beneficial tool, I think, during this time where we're not at school, and that is our Reading A to Z. I have everyone's passwords here. I sent them home with you, so you can reach out to me if you need it. But this is something we use every day in our classroom during Read to Self, and sometimes during Listen to a Story. You log into Reading A to Z. You know that we're the turtle for Miss Kavanaugh's class. You click on your name. You go into your assignments. Everybody has different assignments. Some are our homework books that we send home during the week, and some are guided reading books. So it's important that you're reading at least one book a day. You can listen to it first. Then you can read it on your own, tracking your text. Use those strategies that we've been talking about. You can use your all up here, Chunky Monkey, Eagle Eye, Lips the Fish. Teach your parents and your siblings about them. You guys are super smart, and I know you remember everything. So Reading A to Z. Listen, read, and then you're going to answer the questions. There's a little microphone next to the comprehension questions that'll read it to you. You don't even need your mom or dad or someone to read it to you. So they will read the questions to you and you will answer. All right, so those are the three things actually I really want you to do today. There is a skill practice packet also in the folder. You can do a couple pages a day if you'd like. And I just hope that you're also taking some time to relax and spend time with your family when the weather's nice. Exercise outside, explore nature outside of your house a little bit. And when your mom and dad or grandma and grandpa tell you to get off of your screen, to unplug. It is important to unplug. This morning, I put some time aside to actually take out a book and sit and read instead of sit and scroll through social media, Facebook and Twitter and all those things that seem to steal our minds away from being present. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry for being so long-winded. Next time it will not be, now that I went over the directions. I will see you at 10:30 with a story. Bring your listening ears. I can't wait. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll see you later. Bye.